Chicago and the Philippines. A comprehensive review of the week's special community events, featuring many exciting personalities, handled by the most professional Chicago Philippine Reports TV staff.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Chicago Philippine Reports TV, still the #1 Filipino show in the Midwest. I'm Girly Pascual. Welcome to our show. Today we have all the top stories from the Philippines. We also have what's happening in our own Filipino-American community of Chicago. We have interesting interviews led by our very own executive producer, Miss Veronica Layton. We have Bridget Cotero Carino. All these are coming up and more afterward from our sponsors. Please stay with us.
Yan! Dito na! Perfect!
The Independent Commission for Infrastructure has convened its Asset Recovery Technical Working Group to iron out strategies on how to recover assets or personalities linked to anomalous flood control projects. The meeting was attended by officials and representatives from over a dozen government agencies, including the Anti-Money Laundering Council, Office of the Solicitor General, and the Ombudsman. The Commission's Chairman Andres Reyes Jr. says they aim to outline operational guidelines and priority actions to recover ill-gotten wealth.
Mahalaga po ang magsama-sama kami lahat dito at magtulungan para maibalik ang pera na mag-aari ng taong bayan.
The meeting comes after aviation authorities confirmed 3 air assets linked to former party list lawmaker Zaldi Co were flown out of the country. CAAP Director General Raul Del Rosario, however, says the agency is ready to take action once a forfeiture order is released.
Sa kabuuan po, meron kaming mga na-identify na more or less 13 aircraft. Ito ay pag-aari ng mga kumpanyang involved. At humingi na ng mga detalye ang DPWH, AMLA, NBI, at nag-provide na po ang CAAP. So, noong pong August, as early as August 16, August 20, September 11, wala pang official investigation. Lumipad na palabas yung 2 helicopter at 1 eroplano.
Del Rosario adds they continue to monitor the flight plans of all air assets associated with CO. The interim report released by the Commission is also expected to offer information on how much public funds were lost in the massive corruption scandal. The same report was submitted to the Office of the Ombudsman, highlighting the supposed schemes on how billions in pesos of flood control funds flowed to the pockets of contractors and corrupt officials. This include alleged payoffs to former House Appropriations Committee Chairman Zaldi Co. According to the interim report, Ako Bicol Party List lawmaker Zaldi Co was the proponent of flood control projects of Bulacan DPWH 1st District Engineer Henry Alcantara. The project between 2022 to 2025 reached a total amount of 35 billion pesos. Alcantara told the ICI that CO collected 20% as kickback from each project. Co's alleged cut eventually increased to 25%, according to Alcantara. The interim report also detailed how the payoffs were delivered to CO, which involved cash-filled suitcases. One big suitcase would reportedly contain 50 million pesos. The statements of witnesses formed the basis for the Commission's referral complaint to the Ombudsman. This include former Public Works Engineer Bryce Hernandez and JP Mendoza. Alcantara also testified that in 2022, Senator Joel Villanueva asked for a multipurpose building amounting to 1.5 billion pesos, but only 600 million pesos were allowed. Former DPWH Undersecretary Roberto Bernardo and Alcantara were forced to find a way to appease Villanueva. Alcantara told the Commission that Villanueva was given projects under the 2023 and program allocations in the amount of 600 million pesos, which were all flood control projects. It was agreed that 25% of the amount will be given to Villanueva. 125 million pesos was brought personally by Alcantara to a rest house in Barangay Igulot, Bukawi, Bulacan, and was left with a certain Peng, who allegedly works for Villanueva, with the instruction to hand the money to the senator. Villanueva has repeatedly denied all allegations. The senator also said he welcomes any inquiry to bring out the truth. During the anniversary celebration of Jesus' Lord Church worldwide earlier this month, Villanueva called the allegations against him a setup. According to the ICI, Alcantara's statement was corroborated by engineer Bryce Hernandez. Hernandez said Alcantara and Villanueva frequently communicate through messaging apps that feature disappearing messages. The ICI report stated that Hernandez would often take pictures of the messages between Alcantara and Villanueva because the former was worried that he would not be able to read them. Alcantara also testified that sometime in 2024, he and Yusek Bernardo attended a budget hearing at the Senate. At the same time, Alcantara said Bernardo asked him if he wanted more funding since a certain SJE still had an excess of 355 million pesos. Hernandez corroborated Alcantara's statement and said that sometime in 2025, Senator Jinggoy Estrada coordinated with Alcantara and informed him that he has 355 million peso worth of funds for allocation to flood control projects. Estrada has denied ties to anomalous flood control projects.
Members of the DOJ NBI Investigation Task Force traveled to Balagtas, Bulacan to locate 3 flood control projects worth 230 million pesos. Using geomapping data provided by the DPWH, the investigating team walked through farmlands in Barangay Dalig, searching for a 100 million peso flood control project. After several hours, they reached the supposed project site, but found nothing. 2 more flood control projects worth 130 million pesos were also found to be non-existent. According to reports from the DPWH, these projects contracted to Sims Construction Trading were already marked as completed.
I think we have a clear-cut case of a ghost project, malversation of public funds, falsification of public documents, including violation of anti-graft law. So this will be the first batch of cases that will be filed in court after preliminary investigation, and I believe this is a clear-cut case.
The task force observed that the projects were deliberately located in remote areas to evade audit inspections.
Para mas mahirap ang validation dun sa mga ghost project, they put it in a remote place so that it's difficult for the COA people and the DPWH other internal audit people to detect kasi mahirap nga puntahan.
The task force also flagged 2 more ghost projects in Bulacan, including one in Manatal, Pandi, worth 100 million pesos, also contracted to Sims Construction Trading. Records show the project was fully paid, but it remains incomplete, with barely any riprap structures along the river.
Yung ginagawa kasi nila ma'am, hindi dire-diretso eh. Putol-putol yung gawa nila na yan, katulad din yung gawa dito. Ilang meters lang po yung haba niyan, tapos putol na naman. Doon naman sila sa dulo nagsimula. Parang dinig po kasi namin, iba-iba may kontrata nung ano na yon, ng flood control na yan.
According to the task force, of more than 8,000 projects inspected nationwide, 421 were identified as possible ghost projects, many involving bid rigging, substandard construction, and even full payments with nothing to show for.
Ang binigay natin na instruction ay unahin itong mga ghost projects, no? At kung ano pa man ang makukuha na lang impormasyon.
The DOJ task force says 5 cases have been filed for preliminary investigation, which is scheduled on November 10th.
Malaki po ang aking paniwala na makukulong po ang dapat makulong bago magpasko. As far as the evidence is concerned, we have been very diligent and we have been coordinating with all appropriate bodies to secure evidence sufficient to file strong cases in court.
Last week, DPWH Assistant District Engineer Bryce Hernandez was invited by the NBI to share information about the alleged kickback and budget insertion system. The task force expects to file more cases after their inspections. Sim's legal team says they were given until November 20 to submit their counter affidavit following a subpoena issued by the Department of Justice. The company adds they are ready to cooperate and submit the response to ensure a fair and proper resolution of the case.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So, if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call, so please call right now. In times of economic uncertainty and chaos, your money means nothing. You may not even be able to get it from your bank or ATM. And the money you do have in the stock market will go down and down and down. It's happened during every economic cycle, and it will happen again. What you can bank on is gold and silver. Gold and silver have been a reliable and trusted form of currency for thousands of years. Gold and silver have never been worth zero, and typically gold holds its value and sometimes grows during economic turmoil. Call the Gold Hotline now and learn how to protect your money and your assets with gold and silver. And learn how to set up a new IRA or roll over your current one into a gold-backed IRA. Protect your money from the next market crash with gold and silver. Call now for your free gold guide.
Do you need to get your hands on some extra money right now? Maybe $25,000 or more? If you're a homeowner, now is the perfect time to get cash out. While homes in many neighborhoods like yours have gone up in value, you can use the money for anything. It's yours. You can buy an investment property, pay for college, pay off higher interest debt, or make home improvements. A cash out refinance is the perfect solution to get the cash you need. If you need $25,000, $50,000, or even $100,000, now's the time. Home values are up, and so is your equity. We offer you a way to use it. No need to sell your home or use your savings. Call New American Funding now and speak to a cash out refi specialist and see how much cash out you can get.
Call New American Funding at 855-332-3929. That's 855-332-3929. Call 855-332-3929.
Via Times, vital news, vibrant views for the Filipino Asian communities in Chicago. Via Times for your most interesting and exciting reading and your party coverages. Via Times has very interesting columnists. You name it, Via Times has it. Law, Filipino news, dentistry, immigration, humor, serious opinions, health, beauty, mysticism, Bata Corner, showbiz, and intelligently written editorials. Call Via Times at 773-866-0811.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat and welcome to Veronica's segment of the show. Today, I have a very dynamic community leader as our guest today, and her name is Miss Dina Cuiva. Miss Dina Cuiva is the immediate past president of the Filipino American Lions Club, another Lions Club in our community that's been serving our community, of course, and the Lions Club. And also, it is one of the very, very active Lions clubs in our community. All right, welcome to our show, Miss Dina Cuiva. Dina, as the immediate past president of the Filipino American Lions Club, can you please tell us a little bit about the club?
First of all, Madam Veronica, I am humbled to be interviewed in your very popular segment of your prestigious,
Thank you.
Filipino news magazine, the Vaya Times. But
Okay.
anyways, actually, we just celebrated the 21st charter anniversary of the Chicago Filipino American Lions Club. So, being the immediate past president, it was actually a milestone because that was the 20th celebration of charter celebration of our club. We joined this club only 6 years ago. And the second year that we joined, my husband, Pablo Kiba, became already the president. And 3 years after him, which was last year, I was the president. So this time, being the past president, which is usually appointed by our by our um, by our higher officers of our Lions Club in District 1A, it is customarily or usually the immediate past president is or becomes the Lions International Foundation coordinator. So I am now the Lions Club International Foundation coordinator, being the immediate past president. So that's it. Of course, this club, Lions Club, globally or universally, is the number one service-oriented club in the whole world. So we have this so-called 1.5 mission because we are nearing 1.5 membership, 1.5 million membership already. So that is the only thing that I can tell you for now with our club. But of course, we have been really very busy, most especially last year. We have reported more than 100 activities. So this time around, we continue to be very visible in the community. In fact, when my husband was the president, we had a membership up to, I think, 120. And we are now on the 60, 70 membership because our past president, Lion Janet Macaranas, chartered a new club, and of course, we are the sponsor. So our membership is just 60s now. So that's all I can tell you for our club.
All right, Dina, you have just served this club, this Lions Club, and my question is, what is it in Lions Club that got you attracted to be connected with in serving the community?
Okay, that's really thank you for that question because actually me and my husband are just low profile. And to tell you honestly, it was the husband and wife, Felix and Marjorie Llanes. At that time, Felix Llanes was the vice president of our club when they recruited us. And I said, I think this is really a good club because at that time it was actually a COVID time, and still we are doing a lot of activities. So anyways, meaning like we do actually donations. We send donations to the Philippines. And as I have said, being COVID time, it's just limited activity. But after that, we have become active again, serving the community. We do have hunger activities like we prepare food, or we just donate money for the underprivileged, like to buy some food. We have also environmental services like we do clean up, litter clean up in some of the parks. And of course, we have done seminars on how to take care of our environment. In fact, during my presidency, I have this signature project. We collaborated with the University of Northern Philippines Alumni Association of 70 of high school class 70, which I belong to, and we did a lot of projects. Of course, we have coordinated with the provincial government, like four of them, of the government organizations, the province of Ilocos organizations that have helped us with this project. Of course, the beneficiary of this project is elementary school in the barrio of San Julian Sur, in the municipality of, Vigan City in the province of Ilocos. It was a 6 months project which started January of 2025 until June of this year. So it's a 6 months project. And of course, the principal of that school was actually called to a meeting, provincial meeting, and they actually loaded him because they were so impressed about our project, and they're making it now as a model for the rest of the municipalities of Ilocos. So other than that, as I have said, aside from having service projects here in our community, specifically Chicago area, we do have that signature project in the Philippines, which has already actually culminated. But they are asking us again if we want to continue. But I have to really, I have to talk with our club. In fact, we will have a Zoom meeting tonight if they want it to be continued. Actually, we spent as much as maybe $1,000, but this is not from our club, but it was donated by our members. So actually, if people don't know, Lions is for service. When you join Lions, you expect to actually get money from your pocket. There is nothing that you can, get from Lions. Because some people say like, maybe I have to join Lions because probably they can help me send packages to the Philippines. They can pay for that. No, we are not doing that. Of course, there are other, as I have said, this is service, but the members cannot get anything from it. It's just, as I have said, if you want to join Lions, you expect to spend money because of our services that we are doing. And it is mostly donated by members. Okay.
Correct. Okay. As okay, after serving as president, what's the most beautiful or important memory that you've had with the group after serving, after your term of office?
Actually,
The memories.
Memories. Every activity has given me good memory.
I can just imagine
Yeah.
you're a very good president, of course.
So I do not know what to tell you, but usually the most captivating, the most memorable that I have had with this club is our governor's night, one of those. Our Dancing with the Lions is another one. Our
Socials.
Dance for Love and proceeds, we gave that to diabetes because diabetes is now a pandemic. So we do raise funds also to support our activities, the diabetic programs. So as I have told you, all activities, because another thing is when we did actually this bingo socials with the seniors. And also another one is we have participated, I have coordinated with the village of Elmwood Park, and we did also, we assisted in their health orama, where we serve at least maybe some 100 seniors. We did participate in taking of vital signs. Vital signs, sugar, blood sugar, and also, of course, give lectures on educated them on how to be healthy, or most especially so with diabetes education again. So those are, I think, the most memorable activities, service activities that we have done in my presidency.
Okay, all right. And so for the future, where do you want to go from here in serving the community?
Going here forward,
Yeah.
I am
You've
still
done a great job as far as serving the community is concerned. As I know you will keep on serving the community. Where would it be through the Lions Club or any other clubs that you might think of joining after this?
Yeah, actually, we have been with the PIWC also. In fact, last year I was assistant secretary of PIWC, and I was actually a co-chair of the cultural committee of last year. This year, they asked me to be the assistant treasurer because being a treasurer of PIWC is really a Herculean task. And I think they put me also as co-chairman of the appreciation committee. But anyways, I have several invitations with nursing organizations, but I haven't been a member yet. But I do support. From here, with the Lions Club, I have offered several district positions already, but being not able to drive because I had not been driving, I actually I did not accept any position, a higher position to the district. Of course, my capacity as the immediate past president, it is my role to be actually guiding the president. So I've been always in constant communication with her. What are we gonna do, or what else can we do? The projects that we have thought of with this Lions term. So for now, I am humble enough to tell you that I can probably accept any position, district position, just like as I have said, I was offered Sun chair, I was offered a regional chair, but of course, as I have said, it's limited because I do not drive. Again, also my husband has been offered, but the thing, because of medical issues, he cannot also. But we do support any community activity in any way we can. But of course, higher positions in the Lions Club, or in the future maybe I can join, because there's a lot of nursing organizations also. You have the nursing organization of Chicago. You have nursing organization, they call themselves Nightingales, but I haven't joined any organization yet.
Great, terrific. All right, Dina, I think you're really doing a great job, sir, as a community leader. And I really appreciate you gracing our show today. Maraming salamat. At hanggang sa muli, we'll see you again one of these days. All right? I wish you good luck with everything you do. Dina Cuiva, Miss Dina Cuiva, a career woman and a mother and a wife and a community leader. Thank you for gracing our show. At maraming salamat at maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. Ako po si Veronica. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye now, Dina.
Okay, my pleasure, madam. See you again.
This is a prayer and a reminder. All we have is now. Anak, umuwi ka na.
Worldwide this morning, growing concern over a growing health crisis.
The World Health Organization has just declared that this is a pandemic.
Hi. I can't hug you. Don't touch me.
Over the last several days, we have seen peaceful demonstrations.
Protests over police brutality continued here in Austin.
Remember when you started going to college? You came home a liberal?
Dad, please.
That's what we do to you guys in this point.
All these people that we never met and never will meet because of what had happened to them. It's just too much.
The way that our family communicates is not necessarily, it's not great.
What advice would you give for those of us that are struggling?
Deal with it.
I think the norm for our communities has been to just stay silent and keep to your own business.
I could definitely be doing more than I'm doing right now, and I know that others can as well.
What if someone is called from God to be an activist?
I can answer that question.
Shouting revolution, oh wow, breaking each tradition.
You don't believe in the Black Lives Matter movement?
An advocacy group reporting at least 3,800 anti-Asian hate incidents since last March.
I'm kind of conflicted. I'm like, maybe I should move home and be here with them.
I hope that this moment makes you take a step forward and a step together in the right direction.
In order for a subject to not be taboo in our community, there always has to be someone to start that conversation.
Yeah. You speak up for me when I can't speak up for myself. And I've seen you do that for other people.
I see a lot of people who just kind of cut off friends and family, and I don't think I can do that. I love my parents.
This is a symbol of our voices. If you look at your neighbors around you, you will see who stands with you, who stands for you.
At least I know that you can stand up. That's the thing I'm so happy about.
It's more fun in the Philippines.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat and welcome to Veronica's segment of the show. Today, I have a very interesting lady, Filipina lady, and she's very pretty. Past Mrs. Philippines of PIWC and a successful businesswoman in our community. Her name is Miss Jenaline Lopez. Hi, Jenaline. Welcome to our show. This lady is really a very dynamic lady in our community. She was a Hall of Famer of the Chicago Filipino Asian American Hall of Fame, and she owns her own business in home health, and also she is the immediate past president of the Philippine Nurses Association of Greater Chicago. Hi, Gina Lynn. Welcome to our show. I'm really excited to see you here in this interview. And you know, the PNAGC, which is your nurses organization, just held a very successful induction ceremonies of new officers. And Gina Lynn is the immediate past president, and she has served for 3 years, successful 3 years. And okay, welcome to our show, Miss Gina Lynn.
Thank you so much. Good evening, Tita Veronica. It's my honor to be here and to talk to you about the organization.
All right. Okay. Please tell us about the PNAGC, because this is a very young organization of nurses, professional nurses here in Chicago. And so far, for the last 3 or 4 years that's been around us, it has done very good projects for our community. And Gina Lynn, as the president, I can give her some accolades for serving as the successful president of this organization. And Gina Lynn, how were you able to serve successfully this young organization?
Yeah. First of all, PNAGC is composed really of nurses, mostly from Illinois. And we have board members and officers that serving the organization. And for the organization, we have our mission, and then we also have our projects, such as providing financial grants to our Filipino scholars in the Philippines. Actually, as of the moment, we have 13 scholars that we are helping in the Philippines. And aside from that, we also provide free seminars every year during springtime. So we have teachers, we have nurses, we have venues, they go there every year, and we provide education, continuing education to the nurses. Aside from that, we also do volunteer work and humanitarian services to other Filipino community organizations, such as the Santa Cruzan Group of Chicago and the Chicago Mabuhay Lions Club. The organization also promote the Filipino heritage and culture. In fact, we also have the Filipino Nurses Association of the dancers, the cultural group dancers, where we perform in Fiesta Pinoy and different events. So as a whole, the organization is really doing a good job in the community.
Great, terrific. In the last induction, I noticed that you have some scholars. Really, when you started the organization, did you have scholars already that you're helping? Are they all from the Philippines, or
all from the Philippines?
We started in the Philippines.
Yes, we started in 2022. So, all the members or the board members each has their own scholars to choose. And then every year we provide scholarship grants to all of them every year, to all 13 students.
All 13. Is it always 13 every year that you're helping?
No, we started with 5 for the first group. And then this following year, we had another 5 group of students. And then the last group was 3 students. So it was 13 all in all. So every year, it's not all at once 13.
Okay. So there's a name that you call uh, this scholarship, right? There's a Filipino name.
Pugay Kamay.
Call them. What is it?
Pugay Kamay Scholarship.
Oh, yes, yes. What does that mean?
Pugay Kamay, Pugay means tribute, offering. So it's like an offering from the organization to the students. And we also have the Pugay Kamay Nurse Excellence Award, in which we recognize those nurses that are extraordinary in their nursing profession. So the Pugay Kamay is also for the scholarship program and Pugay Kamay Nurse Excellence Award.
Okay. How do you choose your scholars?
With the scholar student, most of them are the nursing students and freshmen, the first year nursing students with really excellent good grades and low income families.
Until they graduate?
Until they graduate. It's like 4 years. So we start helping them from first year up to they finish the 4-year course.
Very good.
Yes.
And you have 13.
Oh.
The number is 13 right now.
Right now, yes.
Helping. Great job.
Mhm.
Great job. Okay. And you also have as a project the recognition of outstanding nurses. And I think the outstanding nurses that you give awards to are from Chicago, right?
No, yes.
How many outstanding nurses do you always have, or do you have more this year?
7. We have the lucky number 7 extra.
Lucky number 7. You're sticking to number 7 since you started.
Most of them are most are 7 every year. Yes, the lucky number 7.
Lucky 7. The lucky 7 scholars, and this one, and so how do you pick them?
Usually, we do have a committee for the awardees, and from the nomination, we get the nominations, and then we check we have criteria that they have achievements, and most of them have community involvement and voluntary work. Aside from their field of nursing, they usually have community involvement and charity events or activities that they're involved.
Great, terrific. The lucky 7 nurses that you pick every year, huh?
Yes.
So very, very, very good. What else do you try to present to your every year for your guests who attend the induction ball? What other programs do you have?
We're trying to for the coming year, it's gonna be Gemma Smalio is gonna be the incoming president. So we're gonna have more activities. Most likely, we're trying to get projects like helping the orphanage and other charity organizations in the Philippines. We're trying to add more aside from the scholarship and the recognition of the nurses. We're trying to have more projects in the Philippines that we can help. Orphanage, like for example, orphanage in the Philippines. Yes, we're gonna add more.
Great, terrific. You're really doing a great job. Okay, how about membership?
For the membership, most of the nurses here in Illinois, we're trying to do more marketing on the young nurses. We wanna get more young nurses to get involved. We only have a $20 membership fee for the organization, and we're trying to get more of them from the hospital, nursing home, home health. These young nurses, we're trying to make them involved to try to give back to the community, try to do more. Aside from working as a nurse, it's already a very noble profession. But if you try to give back to the community, I think it means more. It means a lot to help a lot of people, aside from being a nurse.
Terrific, terrific. Oh, you are a very outstanding nurse yourself, and you are quite successful in what you do in your business. You having a home health business through the years, and how are you able to achieve all these things as a working mother, and also as being a successful professional?
Well, it has to be, I believe it has to be balanced. You need to have time management. You need to manage your time for your family. You need to manage your time with work. And you also have your passion. Because if you have that passion in you and you like to do that certain thing, I think everything is possible. It's the passion in you that will make everything easy because you love what you're doing. So in me, I really like to do community work, volunteers, and helping a lot of people. And that makes it really easy for me to do it.
Well, passion. I can really see that in you, Gina Lynn.
Thank you.
You don't even have to say it. I know that you're a very ardent and passionate person with all the things that you've been doing.
Thank
Okay. One last word. Do you want to invite some young membership in your organization?
Yes, I would like to call out all the nurses there in Illinois, not even Illinois, even out of state. You know, there is always a thing to do in the community. Whether you're in Illinois or other states, you have to get involved in the community. You have to learn how to get back to the people because that's the only way to feel satisfaction and fulfillment. Our organization is giving everybody the chance to get involved and to feel fulfilled in whatever profession you have. So that's it.
Great. A very good person, Miss Gina Lynn Lopez. Very good person and a successful nurse in our community and a dynamic leader with, everything that this person does is really, it really seems to be quite successful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for gracing our show, Miss Gina Lynn Lopez, immediate past president of the Philippine Nurses Association of Greater Chicago. And I really thank you and maraming salamat sa iyo at maraming salamat din po sa inyong panonood. Ako po si Veronica. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye, Gina Lynn.
Thank you. And
hanggang sa muli.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, bye now.
Bye.
It's more fun in the Philippines.
We would like to welcome all of you to Baladna Jewelry. We have a very big selection of 21 karat gold jewelry imported from the Middle East, from Dubai, Saudi, and Bahrain. And we have a very big selection of diamond. We offer free financing for 6 months, and we have a layaway system which you can leave your stuff for 3 months. We repair gold and we buy old gold. Welcome to Baladna Jewelry.
Salamat po.
Good afternoon. This is Bridget Karina Quetter bringing you this week's local news from our community.
The Social Security cost of living increase will go up by 2.8% in 2026, which translates to an average increase of more than $56 for retirees every month, agency officials said Friday. The benefits increase will go into effect for Social Security recipients beginning in January. Friday's announcement was meant to be made last week, but the delay was because of the federal government shutdown. The cost of living adjustment, or COLA, for retirees and disabled beneficiaries is financed by payroll taxes collected from workers and their employers up to a certain annual salary, which is slated to increase to $184,500 in 2026 from $176,100 in 2025. The Cook County Board of Commissioners approved planning, design, and construction contracts this week to continue advancing transportation-related projects for the county's Department of Transportation and Highways, DOTH. These vital projects support the regional economy by improving the state of good repair, operations, safety, and connectivity. The Cook County Board of Commissioners approved a $20 million grant to the Board of Trustees of the University of Illinois to fund costs associated with the purchase and installation of a cryogenic facility at Quantum, the anchor tenant of the Illinois Quantum and Microelectronics Park. Cook County is a key partner in IQMP, demonstrating its commitment to driving technological innovation and economic growth. IQMP will be a world-class hub for quantum technologies and microelectronics, hosting a mix of global industry leaders, including Quantum, IBM, and Inflection, alongside academic researchers, startups, suppliers, and workforce training programs. The Illinois Housing Development Authority announced that 30 housing counseling agencies will receive $6 million in grant funding to expand financial education, pre-purchase homebuyer education, and foreclosure prevention counseling services for thousands of Illinois families. Behind every home is a story, a family working hard to put down roots, a parent striving to give their children stability, or a first-time buyer dreaming of a place to call their own, said IHDA Executive Director Kristen Faust. This investment from FHL Bank Chicago ensures that more Illinoisans, especially those historically locked out of the housing market, will have the tools, guidance, and support they need to succeed. Home ownership should not be out of reach for anyone willing to work toward it, and together we are breaking down barriers to make that dream possible. Cook County Board President Tony Preckwinkle and the county's Emmy Award-winning Project Rainbow Initiative today announced the winners of the first ever bookmark design contest for the 2025 to 2026 school year. The winning designs are recognized as the official bookmarks of Cook County. The contest invited students in grades kindergarten to 6th to create original bookmark designs celebrating books, reading, and community pride. Students across Cook County showcased their creativity, imagination, and a shared love of reading. Each winner received a Kindle Colorsoft Kids Reader, a certificate celebrating their achievement, and a Project Rainbow t-shirt. The students were also recognized with a Cook County Board resolution at the October meeting of the Board of Commissioners. State Treasurer Michael Frewick honors Illinois LGBTQ+ leaders. The event was an opportunity to reflect on the significant achievements of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer people and their allies. Frewick presented awards to leaders in the community, business, education, government, labor, sports, and arts and humanities. Today we honor the contributions of our LGBTQ+ neighbors and friends, Frewick said, at the celebration lunch in the state government building at 555 West Monroe Street. We thank them for their ongoing dedication to justice and equal opportunity. We are grateful for their enduring commitment to make Illinois and the world better places to live. That's all for today. Thank you for watching our news this week. This is Bridget. See you next time.
This is a prayer and a reminder. All we have is now. Anak, umuwi ka na.
Whoa. Worldwide this morning, growing concern over a growing health crisis.
The World Health Organization has just declared that this is a pandemic.
Hi. I can't hug you. Don't touch me.
Over the last several days, we have seen peaceful demonstrations.
Protests over police brutality continued here in Austin.
Remember when you started going to college? You came home a liberal?
Dad, please.
That's what we do to you guys in school.
All these people that we never met and never will meet because of what had happened to them. It's just too much.
The way that our family communicates is not necessarily, it's not great.
What advice would you give for those of us that are struggling?
Deal with it.
I think the norm for our community has been to just stay silent and like keep to your own business.
I could definitely be doing more than I'm doing right now, and I know that others can as well.
What if someone is called from God to be an activist?
I can answer that question.
Shouting revolution, oh wow, breaking each tradition.
You don't believe in the Black Lives Matter movement?
An advocacy group reporting at least 3,800 anti-Asian hate incidents since last March.
I'm kind of conflicted. I'm like, maybe I should move home and be here with them.
I hope that this moment makes you take a step forward and a step together in the right direction. In order for a subject to not be taboo in our community, there always has to be like someone to start that conversation.
You speak up for me when I can't speak up for myself. And I've seen you do that for other people.
I see a lot of people who just kind of cut off friends and family, and I don't think I can do that. I love my parents.
This is a symbol of our voices. If you look at your neighbors around you, you will see who stands with you, who stands for you.
At least I know that you can stand up. That's the thing I'm so happy about.